Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. It's your girl, Tasty. Hey, how you doing? So congratulations, Cancer. Y'all came in second place. Yeah, y'all came in second place. Y'all are always pretty up there. Like, y'all are always pretty high. So far, y'all been, like, pretty high on the view list. So, um, this week we're going to be doing the what do I do now slash next spread. So I do feel like, sometimes we just be going and going and going and going, and it's like there's so much I want to accomplish. What's my priority? Like, what do I need to focus on to get to where I want to go? So the messages that I'm going to be hitting on is where you're at currently, where would you like to go? What you need to focus on to get to where you want to go? Current possible obstacles. My apologies. Possible obstacles, and then how to overcome those obstacles. So it's a lot. It's gonna be some really great information. I pray that you're actually able to receive it for whoever the message is supposed to be for. So y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all every time. I'm gonna tell you every time, baby, that these are general messages. So it's not going to resonate for every Cancer out there. If the first card where you're at currently, if that's not where you're at currently, if that's not current energies you're feeling, is currently not your story. Okay. Check out other signs in your chart. My readings are timeless, so you can look at it and it may be your energy later on down the road. Or it could be something you've already been through, because they're very timeless. But yeah, so don't force it to your story if it's not your story. If it is, and if it does resonate with you, that's beautiful, that's great. I pray you're able to receive something to help you gain more clarity on your current situation. And if you're new to my channel, hey, how you doing? I hope you're able to find something that you like. I hope our energy meshes pretty well. If you want to get your energy in the mesh pit, go ahead and hit that subscription button. And if you want to be notified on when I post videos, hit the little bell notification next to that. I'm going to do my best to post every single week. I can say that much. Yeah. And I'm taking personals now. I am taking personals. So if you want something more personal with your energy, then most definitely message me, email me for more information on prices and such. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with a positive affirmation card like always. We're going to end with Oracle like always. So thank you so very much, Holy Spirit, Mother Goddess, Father God, Archangel, Spirit God, and Universe, for allowing me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing me to release the ego with all of my readings. Thank you for allowing me to receive this message supposed to resonate for those with Cancer in their chart. I appreciate you so much. So let's see what card we're going to start off with. So what positive affirmation card would you like to start my Cancers off with? Champagne, please. Okay. So we have, oh, I am at peace with my sexuality. So it says, I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this time, in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. This is really beautiful. So, some of y'all, this is literally you balancing out your masculine and your feminine and just being okay with who you are as a sexual being. Like, this could be you, like some of you guys, it's like, you're not really that sexual, and it's just being okay with you not being that sexual. Some of y'all, this is like you are pretty hypersexual, and it's just being okay with you being hypersexual. Some of you guys, this is you, realizing that you like a particular gender that may not be accepted on a normal, traditional sense, and you just being okay with that. Some of y'all, it's just like you literally just learning how to embrace your sexuality, your sexual nature, tapping into the passion you feel, embracing who you are on, just on a passionate level, on a sexual level, just like actually loving yourself, realizing that just because you love sex or don't love sex, doesn't say anything about your character, or just because you love a particular gender doesn't really say anything about your character. And just because you act a certain way, like I said, it could be men acting more feminine or women acting more masculine, it doesn't mean that, it doesn't say anything about your character. It doesn't say that you're a bad person. It doesn't say you don't deserve, for your life to be great. It doesn't say that you don't deserve to love yourself. You feel me? So that's what that is. So let's go ahead and start with your tarot. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. You should appreciate it. Can you show me clearly where my Cancers are at currently? Where are my Cancers at currently? Where are my cancers at? Kindly can show me clearly, please, Spirit. I don't even like how that popped out, but I'm gonna do it. So we got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talk about just your home life, your sense of stability, your projects that you're doing. So some of y'all are looking for a new home. Some of y'all may be possibly looking for just feeling more comfortable, a sense of home within yourself, feeling more stable within yourself when it comes to grounded within your stability, your sexuality, the things that you want to create in this world, your own business. Like I said, for some reason I'm getting heavy home, so some of y'all are really wanting to find a home that you feel comfortable in. Some of y'all are wanting to balance out just different feelings that you feel. Yeah, because with this Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, it's almost kind of contradicting, because it's just like one moment I'm really, really emotional, then the other time I'm just like really, really harsh, cold, not really, don't really care, don't really care about emotions. Like the Queen of Swords, she does not really look at emotions. She's a more logical person. She has these very blunt standards. She speaks bluntly. She speaks with clarity. She just, her words feel like swords. And then with the Queen of Cups, that's technically you, as a water sign, just someone who is really, really emotional. So I feel like right now you're working to nurture your emotions more. You're working to be okay with being an emotional person, because the Queen of Cups, she's a very emotional person. She's very, very emotional. You see, look at the water at the bottom, and it's not a bad thing, because she's so loving. She's a very, very nurturing person. She nurtures, and she's very compassionate to the people that surround her. And so this could be you learning how to be more compassionate with yourself, like you are with other people. I see with this Ten of Wands, this person could either be feeling sexually frustrated, feel like they're not being who they are authentically, or feeling like they're attached to certain energies, that just certain ideas when it comes to certain energies or certain ways of thinking about the things that they do or the things that they want to do. Because that Devil card is just like feeling attached to just uh, I do feel like it's just negative thinking when it comes to just the way you think about yourself, when it comes to the actions you want to take or the things you want to say or the things that you want to do. You feel bad for. You feel bad for having these desires. You feel bad for having these feelings. You feel bad for having these emotions. Like I said, because some of y'all are men and you're just like, I don't deserve to show my emotions or express my emotions or be vulnerable because I'm a man, and men don't do that. And so you have this sword up to your own emotions. Some women are actually like that as well. But then you have the other flip side, where it's just like some of y'all are actually attracted to, someone of the same gender, but it's like you're holding on to your desires or holding back from being who you are authentically because of the idea that you're attached to, it should be, this and that. You see how like those are two women in that Devil card, but this person is just like, I'm holding on to the attraction that I have towards, because like even this, you have somebody who has a lot of love towards this woman, but she's just like like, nah bruh, get gone somewhere, type of thing. So it's just like you feel like you are not being, you're holding back from yourself. You're holding back from yourself, and you're holding back on a lot of things that you need to heal. You're holding back on your own feelings. With the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to pain. You're holding on to, you need to rest, so you may be focusing on resting so you can get your home life the way that you want to be, because the Four of Swords talk about resting and healing yourself. With that Three of Swords next to it, it's like a lot of thinking. The way that you think really hurts your heart, the ideas you set in place. So I like, even if it's like certain people, like they can have certain opinions about things, I feel like you are your biggest critic in this. It's just like, yeah, sure. Some people feel like men shouldn't be emotional, but it's really you telling yourself, I don't deserve to feel these emotions. I can't feel these emotions because they're going to think this about me. I can't express my heartache or express my pain because they're going to think that I'm weak. They're going to think this, they're going to think that, versus just being like, you know what? Like, I'm okay with these feelings. I deserve to feel these feelings. I am a human being. You know, I'm not going to neglect my feelings. I'm not going to neglect myself. I'm not going to neglect my pain. You know, I don't care what they think, you know, because if anyone who genuinely love me, they're going to want me to be my healthiest self. They're going to want me to be my happiest self, you know, and they're going to want me to feel comfortable with being who I am, you know, authentically, you know. So I do feel like right now you are in the midst of not feeling comfortable with who you are, but you're learning to be, because with this 10 of Wands being here, it's like, that's like, it's really hard to continue to walk like that. It's hard to continue to walk with all those wands, and that walk, those wands could legit be your pent up sexual energy. It could be the thoughts that you've been having, the actions you want to take, the things you want to say and do. It's really difficult for you to continue to be in that type of position. You know, whether that's you being in a relationship that you don't want to be in, you being someone that you don't want to be, you know, et cetera and et cetera. Like, you can't do it forever. You know, you're going to get fed up and you're going to want to drop those wands and just be like, fuck this shit. Excuse my language, but that's legit what's going to happen. I do feel like that's what's happening right now. You're just like, you know what? I don't care what y'all think anymore. This is me. Take me or leave me, you know? So let's see where you would like to go. Where you're at right now in the Four of Wands, you're just looking to find comfort, stability, you know. You're wanting to feel that very much so. So you're just like, how can I? Because I'm tired of holding on and attaching to certain energies and holding back from myself and not living the life that I truly feel like I deserve to live. So let's see where you would like to go. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, where my Cancers would like to go? Where would they like to go? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Where would they like to go? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Where my Cancers like to go? Yeah, y'all, I know I'm weird. You don't get used to it. So wherever you would like to go, we have Pisces energy here. This is the Moon card. This legit talks about releasing this mask. You know, you don't want to feel like you're being something you're not. You don't want to feel like you're living a lie. You don't want to feel like you have a mask on. You don't want to feel like you have to live a double life, that you have to live your life in secret, that you have to legit just not be who you are. So you want to be able to tap into, you know, your shadow side. You want to be able to tap into your past. You want to be able to tap into the things that have hurt you, and you want to see how you can build your life with the new mindset, you know, with being who you are authentically. So I do see you want to focus on, look, we got the Chariot card at the bottom of the deck. That's Cancer energy. So you want to focus on how you can be more stable within yourself, you know, how you can be more nurturing to yourself, how you can move past these very difficult obstacles where you will not be stagnant or feel like you're not going to be taking actions because you're afraid of what other people will think, or you're afraid of being who you are authentically. You know, it's not even about sexuality, even though I'm getting heavy sexuality for a lot of people, but it's more or less just like embracing yourself, your authentic self, you know, like what your desires are, who it is that what it is that you like, the things that it's like you want to be uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. You see, like, this person is learning the anatomy of their own body, you know, learning what they like, what they don't like, you know, like certain spots on their body, you know, like I like for my neck to be kissed right there, you know, like it when you whisper in my ear. So like this is cute, you know, but it makes you really uncomfortable. It makes you uncomfortable to be touched, even though you like to be touched, you know. So it makes you uncomfortable for, you know, just being okay with, you know. So it's like you learning how to be okay with certain desires that you have. You're learning how to nurture yourself. You learning how to move forward and focus on moving forward past difficult obstacles, not feeling stagnant or feeling like you're feeling stuck when it comes to your secret desires. Mm-hmm. So the next card is what do you need to focus on to get to where you want to go, which is being who you are authentically. So what do my Cancers need to focus on to get to where they want to go? It's not all sexual for you guys, I can tell you that much, but it is overall being who you are authentically. Being who you are authentically. Whether that's like, I want to, yeah, I'm not even going to say nothing. Not gonna even feed into the arch, but yeah. being who you are authentically, releasing this mask, being expressive of the things that you've done in your past, or being accepting of secrets and illusions. It's getting through those secrets and illusions, you know, not feeling like you're hiding from the world, not feeling like you're hiding, you know, who you are, what it is that you want, your intentions, and et cetera, and et cetera. So let us see her. Let us see her. What do my cancers need to focus on to get what they want? Can you show me clearly, please? What they need to focus on to get what they want. 2 cards came out. So we got the Fool card and we have the Strength card. With the Death card at the bottom of the deck, baby. So a lot of major arcana for what you need to focus on. So you need to tap into your inner strength, your own willpower, release your pride, release your ego, because it's really, you're afraid of your pride getting hurt. You're afraid of your ego getting hurt. Like when it comes to you being who you are authentically and you caring about other people's judgment, it's your pride and your ego. You feel me? The Fool card just talks about taking a new leap of faith. So tapping into the strength of jumping into being who you are authentically. You know, not overthinking things, just focusing on this brand new beginning and tapping into your inner strength when it comes to who you want to be. Okay, now I'm starting my life on this clean new slate. There's a blank new page. You know, what type of story do I want to write for myself? How do I want to act? You know, what do I want? How do I want to come off? What character do I want to be? What character do I want to be? You know, so this is you asking yourself that, and then tapping into your inner strength when it comes to being that character, because that's who you are. It's like, I got this pen in my hand, baby, and I'm going to. So we have the 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This talks about changing your direction. This talks about building a new foundation, because where you're at a home life, you're at a state, you know, you have a home life, you're at a place in your life that's pretty stable. You know, it's pretty stable, but it's just like, this is not what I want. I'm stable, but this is not who I am. This is not what I want. It's just not. You know, it's okay. It's I can't complain about the environment that I'm in or where I'm at right now, but I don't want to be. This is not who I am. You know, this is like changing your directions. Taking this new leap of faith, taking the actions that you want to take, being who you are authentically, and then just being patient and waiting, tapping into your strength and waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for this transformation to take place. That Death card talks about an ending. You're ending old habits, old thinking habits, old relationships, things that no longer serve you, doing certain things that you don't want to do. And this is just like waiting, being patient with yourself as you're massively changing yourself. The Death card is an end. It's like a rebirth and renewal. You're literally on a clean new slate, a clean new paper, baby. And so it's just like writing your story for yourself, but just realizing that you have to also give yourself time to detach from the old book, the book that you are that you have right there, you know, because that book, you can't really burn the book. I mean, you can burn the book, it's still there, but it's just like, that is a part of your story. That book is a part of like the life that you live, you know, type of thing. So it's just okay to close it. You know, it's okay to close that book and start a new book, or even just a new page, but just knowing that that's still a part of your story. It's still there, you know, but it's still just like, so since it's still there, you have to give yourself time to really get into this new book that you're creating for yourself. You know, allow for yourself to get to that climax, you know, allow for yourself to transition into, so that you can really develop the character that you want to develop into. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is like taking your time to be happy, taking your time to heal, taking your time to heal from your childhood, taking your time to tap into, you know, that inner child, taking your time to be optimistic, taking your time to allow for your imperfections to empower you, you know, to allow for your imperfections to embrace you, taking your time to releasing judgment. You know, releasing judgment, releasing things from your past, releasing things from your past that have ended, that have made you feel like shit. I ain't gonna lie, because that Tower card is just like, your whole world feel like it's falling apart. You know, some of y'all may have been in a lot of house fires as a child, or you never felt like you had a stable home when you were younger, a stable sense of a home when you were younger. There's a lot from your past that you judge yourself on that needs to be released, that causes you a lot of confusion. Yeah, that makes it really difficult for you to truly open up to the life that you feel like you deserve. It's just difficult too. So that is what you should focus on, and that's a major thing that you should focus on. Because honestly, where you want to go is something major. You legit want to reinvent yourself. You want to reinvent yourself. So the things that you should focus on is your strength. This is your willpower. It's your fighting spirit. This is Leo energy and Aries energy. So some of y'all may have that in your chart. But yeah, it's not like the strength card is not anything to be played with, y'all. This is not just like, oh yeah, be a strong person. No, baby, this is legit be a motherfucking strong person. Like, excuse my language, but the strength card, I do not take this card lightly, y'all, because this talks about like people who go through things that could have broken like a normal person. Like, these are things like, you, if you wanted to like just give up on life, you like, it will be understandable because of the situations you've been through. It will be so understandable because all the things that, like, this is like when I tell you it's tapping into you, this person fights for their life. And this like being in an abusive relationship, not knowing if you're actually going to like live to see another day, you know, type of thing. Like, this strength card is like, they have battle scars, they have battle wounds, they have emotional wounds, they've been through a lot, so much abuse, you know, whether that's emotional, physical, sexual, it do not matter. Like, they've been through so much. And so it's just like, yeah, like with the strength card, this is, it's like tapping into a legit spirit. It's tapping into a fighting spirit. Another side is like, you know, I don't deserve to live like, I don't deserve to allow for that past to legit affect the life that I want to create, the feelings that I want to feel. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult, but you can create, you can literally start a new book. You can start a new story for yourself. You can create a new story for yourself. You can create a new book for yourself. You do not have to be attached to the things that, you know, that were supposed to make you stronger. You know, and it's like, no, you know, just because you feel a certain type of way because of the certain things that you've been through does not make you weak. The fact that you're still here to this day, still fighting for the life that you want, makes you a very, very strong person. And so it's just like, continue to be that strong person. That strength card, baby, because it's that's some phenomenal type of strength, baby. It's like a superpower type of strength. It's not on some normal, you know, like I can lift a freaking 50-pound weight, and boy, I be struggling with that. I ain't gonna lie, but this is like how in the hell? It would be like someone who's a single mom who got 3 jobs, you know, going to school and still able to get their freaking nails did. You feel me? Still able to look cute, still able to wake up with a smile on their face. How, Sway? You feel me? It's that type of strength. It's not it's just not, it's not anything to be played with. That's all I can say. That strength card with this Leo energy is not anything to be played with. I need to put my phone on do not disturb. Sorry, y'all. Let me do that real quick. Okay, so let us see. The next card talks about possible obstacles you'll have. So what are some possible obstacles that my Cancers might encounter? Can you show me clearly possible obstacles that my Cancers might encounter? So possible obstacles is the 5 of Wands. And so possible obstacles is the 5 of Wands. So I was called someone, I'm getting my LLC and stuff, y'all. I'm getting things official and finalized and stuff, and that was the person who was calling me. I just told them that I was in a reading. But with this 5 of Wands, this talks about giving your energy to mental mind games, giving your energy to conflict, giving your energy to petty stuff, small obstacles, you know, things that are supposed to make you stronger. So it's just like, you know, I feel so lonely, I feel so left out in the cold. Giving your energy towards, you know, the old you know, like you're going through change. I see 5 here. 5 is at the bottom of the day. You got 5 of Pentacles, you got the 5 of Wands. So like, you may feel lonely, you may feel ghosted, you may feel misunderstood, you may feel like, you know, no one's really here for you. You may feel unstable. You may feel like you're unstable financially, emotionally, stability, you know, spiritually stable, you know, just unstable, period. And it's just like giving, oh wow, you got 5, you know. So your current obstacle is allow for these things that are supposed to make you stronger defeat you. You know, like with this 501s, you got people who are like you're fighting with sticks, you know, and these sticks are supposed to make you stronger. You know, it's like you're going in battle with people who are supposed to be sharpening your knife, you know, so things that are supposed to make you stronger, things that are supposed to help you, you know, be the strong individual that you are, you giving up, you allowing for those obstacles to overpower your desire to create, to overpower your desire to be and live the life that you want, whether that's your own internal battle or just people on the outside, whether that's friends, gossip, judgment, etc., etc. It's just like when people gossip about you, this is not you wanting to give into that obstacle. This is your opportunity to stand stronger in that love that you have for yourself. You know, it's like, no, I'm not about to stop creating what I want because these people are trying to bring me down. That's going to be my opportunity to stand stronger in what I believe in. You know, you kind of see it when it comes to just like celebrities, you know, how people are just vindictive and ugly. You know, you got this like this right here is hurt people energy. It's like some people just hold on to resentment. They see you happy and they want to take that smile off of your face because they have not tapped into the strength that they have to find their own happiness. You have ugly people like that in this world. And your thing is like, am I going to allow for these ugly people to stop my life? Am I going to allow for these ugly people to stop the life that I deserve to live? No, because that's them winning. That's what they want. They want me to stop so that they can feel better about living their little miserable life, you know. So it's like not allowing for, and it's like you may be doing things alone. Only a small people, you know, see your vision, you know, type of thing. You may be legit on your last leg, you know, investing in what it is that you genuinely believe in, you know, type of thing. And it's just like, no, stay in high vibrations. Stay in high vibrations when it comes to the goals, the visions that you have, the dreams that you want to dream, and do not allow for like these hurts, your ego too, because I see some of y'all, it is your ego. Don't allow for your ego to ruin what it is that you want to create your life, you know, because it's just like some people, it's like, oh, you hurt my ego, all right, bet, you know, like you, this situation, you know, everybody, you know, type of thing, you hurt my pride, you know, like, and it's just like you have to realize when it comes to just differentiating between certain type of hurt, you know, because it's like there's pain, there's hurt when it comes to your ego, and then there's actual genuine hurt, like this person was maliciously trying to hurt me, and then there's just like a that person was hurt, or you know, like I feel like, you know, that person's attacking my character. Like let's say someone gives you constructive criticism and you're not even going to be receptive to that constructive criticism because it hurt your pride. It was honest and it was the truth, and if you looked at it, it was honest and it was the truth. You know, if you told yourself that, you would be okay, but since they told you that, you got a problem with it, you know, type of thing. So I do feel like it's you not allowing for these obstacles to make you stronger, you know. You allow for people who don't even have, like, their opinion honestly do not matter. With this 5 of Pentacles being here, it's like that person is so unstable within themselves. That's why they're trying to make you feel unstable too, and you're literally feeding into it. You're feeding into it. So it's like staying in high vibrations when it comes to, and also being mindful of your friends. The 3 of Cups could talk about your friends. It could also talk about certain things that you're distracting yourself from, whether that's partying, drinking, hanging out with your friends, to fill some sort of void that's within you. That, because I see some of y'all are actually this person with this ego. Some of y'all, this is someone who's around you, and they're very, very codependent on your energy. They love being around you, but they love making you feel lonely as hell. And they supposed to be your friend, bro. So this is like being patient with yourself. Ooh, look, you got that ego right there again. The Temperance card, this Hierophant card, very stubborn person. With the Emperor, very controlling person. Very controlling, very stubborn. So it's like being patient with yourself when it comes to releasing your ego, releasing your pride, because I see that some of y'all. And then others of you guys, it's like being patient when it comes to decluttering that. Because I see some of y'all, this is you either cutting out your pride and your ego being hurt, and others of you guys, this is actually you cutting out people in your life who pride just and ego is just entirely too big. You know, it's like bringing your life completely out of balance and out of whack. It is what's causing all of this mental confusion. It's what's causing all these battles and all this gossip and all this drama, because of those people you associate with. So it's like being patient when it comes to decluttering your life, whether that's internal work or external work or both of them. both of them. So let us see here when it comes to how you can overcome these obstacles. On the bright side of 5 of Wands, like even though these are battles and it does like it makes your mind feel like you're in a frenzy, it's not major arcana. You know, so the thing that you can focus on to really release being something that you're not, that's major arcana. That's going to be something that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of energy. Your obstacle, it's like you just got to be conscious and aware. Oh yeah, that's something I don't want to feed into. That's something I don't want to be a part of. Let me not. Let me not. Let me not feed into those thoughts. Let me not feed into that type of energy. Let me realize this person was just being honest with me. They just want me to be stronger. They want me to be my best self, you know? Let me not get so in my feelings when it comes, and let me not always feel like I have to be in the spotlight. You know, let me just learn to be okay with myself. Let me learn to be okay with just loving myself, and the love that I have for myself is okay. Let me not look external to myself for validation, self-approval, you know? Because you got people who are unqualified, you know, like legit having opinions on your life. And it's just like, baby, they're not even qualified to get, like, to even share their opinion about you, you know, like type of thing. So it's just like, don't laugh at those, don't feed into that energy. That's it. That's your obstacle, is feeding into that type of energy. And people just like, it's a test. And the test is for you to just be like, nah, bro, that's not the type of energy I want to feed into. And you just releasing it. Easy? Not really. Possible? Hell yeah. So how can you get through this obstacle? Yeah, what you focus on. 8 of Wands. So this talks about, you know, fast movement, traveling. You know, so some of y'all could actually be moving to another location just because the environment that you're in is too triggering for you. Some of y'all could legit just, it also just talks about focus, the energy that you're focusing on, the actions that you're taking. You know, so focusing on, you know, like I said, some of y'all are this person, which is crazy, but it's just like, not my cancers, but so it's just like focusing on defeating these patterns, you know, whether this codependency, whether this is your ego, whether this you feeling attached to being something you're not, or some sort of idea of. It's just like focusing on like taking actions towards, you know, the things that you're feeding into. So it's just like whatever you focus on grows with this 8 of Wands. This is a lot of focus, you guys. So it's like you're heavily thinking about a particular situation, particular thoughts, and that's going to grow. So you could possibly be so upset that someone gave you some constructive criticism that was actually honest, that was going to help you grow, but just, I can't believe this person said this to me. I can't believe they did this to me. And you could legit think about it all day, and it just makes you even more mad. It makes you even more mad. So it's just like what you like thinking about, you know, oh, you know, what that person said, yeah, it did kind of make me upset. And let me see what they said, if what they said was true, what they said was honest. Let me see why I got so upset. You know, why? Let me see why I felt this type of way. You know, type of thing. Because this 6 of Pentacles is like you are giving your energy and your efforts towards things that you should have walked away from. Even though you love those things. The 8 of Cups is like, I still have love for them. The cups are still standing, but I can't give my energy and my effort to those types of relationships because it's imbalance. At 2 of Cups, relationships. I can't give my energy and my effort to those type of relationships because it's imbalance. You know, it literally brings my life, it takes away from my own peace of mind, my own sanity. At 6 of Swords, things from your past too. Things from your past as well. It seeps into your now. So that 6 of Cups and 6-6. The 6 of Cups just talks about nostalgic energy. You know, maybe you heavily think about your past and you allow for like certain things that certain people say. It has nothing to do with the things that have happened to your past, but it makes you remember certain things from your past. And it's just like, so it's just like you could redirect that energy, like you could be projecting that energy onto people who don't even deserve it because of things from your past. And that 6 of Swords just talks about looking at the cold hard facts and moving to calmer waters. So some of y'all is an actual move, some of y'all is just a mental state, you know, focusing on new things in your life. So let us go ahead and start reading your oracle cards. So what messages do you have, additional messages you have for my Cancers? Can you show me, please, Spirit? Additional messages you have for my Cancers. So we have victim. This talks about your heart chakra, you guys. This is like when it comes to creating a life that you want, you're going to always be blocked if your heart is not in it. And if your heart is not healed, if you are holding on to a lot of hurt, no, you can't create the life that you want. Even if that's something like hurt that people have caused you, type of thing. It's just like, it would be like, because I will never, say that, I would be like, yeah, you don't deserve to go through this situation. You did not. You did not. Because I see some of y'all have some very, very, very traumatic past. You did not deserve to go through that situation. But, on another flip side of things, how long are you going to allow for that story to affect you? Because it's just like, are you going to? And it sucks, you guys. I promise you it do. But it's just like, no, I'm not going to. Because it would be like how some people like, I act this way because of this, 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 and this. But they don't do anything to see how they can heal from it or grow from it or change it. They just be like, this is why I act this way. So victim says, to grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. A green acorn is indication that you may need grounding and a more solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you are ready to do so? I am not a victim. I choose to do what I am doing. Green acorn indicates that being in denial may be holding you back. To move forward, you must make an honest assessment of your situation. How are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? Feeling blocked, blaming others, past resentment, you guys, deluding yourself, potential for greatness, growth, breakthrough, and empowerment. So I'm going to read the meditation. It says, see yourself sitting in a cinema. As the movie begins, you watch a scene from your life about a dream that never came true. Maybe you'd wanted a promotion, a new house, a relationship, something you were promised that did not come to pass. Allow yourself to feel the disappointment again. Now rewrite the scene. How does your fable end? So it would be like, I feel like that meditation right there. Just if you got to repeat it, repeat it. Because, baby, that was powerful. That was actually really powerful. So let's get some messages from the Moonology deck. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What additional messages do you have for my Cancers? All right, so it says your dreams need a practical plan. And you guys, when it comes to like, ooh, look, it says don't let your pride get in your way. Don't let your pride get in your way. Your dreams need a practical plan. So it's like when it comes to creating a life that you want, if you don't have a stable foundation within yourself, it will come crashing down. It's like certain small mishaps will literally break everything down, because it's like you have to get through that past resentment, that past hurt. If you feel like you can only ignore it for so long, and you would hate to have something built up for that stuff to come back up on you and literally ruin the things that you built into where, and it's okay if that happens. You just rebuild, but it's just like, if you have not yet built that, make sure you're coming from a healed place when it comes to whatever it is you're building, whether that's a relationship, your business, or a new home life. Making sure it's coming from a healed place, because that's going to help the foundation be strong, and it's going to help it last longer. So we have be bold and make the first move. I do feel like this is you being bold and making the first move to rewrite the story the way that you want, tapping into your inner strength. And then we have this time to take action. Literally, your overall advice to get through this obstacle is taking actions, focusing on the actions that you want to take, being focused, like driven, focused on what it is that you want to create for yourself. So, let's get some messages from your angels. What additional messages do you have for my Cancers? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Okay. So we have Grace and Antoinette at the bottom of the deck. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Their own trauma, the things that they could have been through, etc., etc. Because the hurt people energy, you guys, it does not make it okay. I promise it doesn't make it okay. It does not. It's not an excuse for why they hurt you, but it's just understanding why they did. And just having that understanding actually does help you release. It's just like they're continuing on a cycle, and they were not strong enough to break that cycle. But you are strong enough to break that cycle. So you're not going to continue on the hurt that you've been through. You're not going to keep that cycle going. You're not going to. You're going to break it. And so we have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So not even just children, you guys, it could also be the child that's within, certain adults, actually helping people heal from their childhood. But some of y'all actually, have a really good gift with just children and kids as a whole, and young people, the younger generation, developing them to be curse breakers, or to do something different, empowering them to create the life that they want. Then we have Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. That's very, very beautiful. And then we have Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace. I love you very much. Please do not worry about me. So it's just telling you that you are protected, baby. You have people looking after you in the realm. They just want you to be happy. They want you to be happy. They want you to live the life that you truly, truly deserve to live. With that being said, I love y'all so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, okay? And I'm sending you healing energy. Love you.